What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and this one we are headed to a card show up in Indianapolis, Indiana. So this is the start of the Midwest Monster Card Show. Today is Friday, June 9th, and actually the show is actually today and tomorrow, but I can't make it tomorrow. I have a wedding to go to tomorrow afternoon, so we're gonna do the best we can today. The show is actually scheduled to start at 12 p.m. and I am still in Louisville at 10:30 a.m. It's about a 2-hour drive, and I want to grab some lunch and head to the ATM before that. So we gotta hustle up and get going. So we're gonna go grab some food, grab some money at the ATM, and then head up to the show. But real quick, the objective for today is pretty much solely to get cards for the National Series Fire Packs. The goal for today is to get at least 15 cards, hopefully up to as many as 20 cards. Now, I'm only bringing about $800 cash, so I pretty much just want to get as many quality cards as I can for about $800. And then again, there is a show in Louisville at the end of the month, so anything remaining that I still need, hopefully I can round out the Fire Pack series at the show later this month. But without further ado, again, we gotta head, actually I forgot, we gotta head to the post office too, because I did sell out of my mystery packs that I released yesterday. So if you got a mystery pack, shout out to you, really appreciate that. Gotta drop those off at the post office as well. So yeah, let's get going and stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so we are on our way officially. It is just after 11. The scheduled time I'm going to get there is 1, so I'm going to show up about an hour late. But the show does go until 8 p.m. Now, I'm not planning on staying that long, probably until about 5 or 6. So hopefully that's enough time. I've been to the Midwest Monster before last year, and I feel like 5-6 hours should be enough time to get what I need. So we got some lunch, we got some gas, we went to the ATM, we are good to go. So just wanted to check back in, and yeah, I'll probably check back in once we actually do arrive to the show. So again, stay tuned. Alright guys, we finally made it. It is just about 1 p.m. So for you guys, that was probably a couple seconds. For me, that was about 2 hours. And unfortunately, the parking lot is full. So we got to make about a half-mile walk over to the building, unless I can catch a golf cart. They do have golf carts running back and forth. So we'll see if we can catch one of those, but got to head over to the show. Again, I probably have like 4 to 5 hours here. So want to go ahead and head over. Again, the goal is to find as many quality cards for Fire Packs as possible. So let's go see what we can find. What are you asking on the Matherin and then the Halliburton Green Eyes?
You asked the perfect 2 cards, honestly.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Because of where comps are currently. So 2, I can go lower on this.
What was that one at?
150. Oh, it's 275. I can go lower than that.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
I had this price for a while.
Okay, yeah, the only one I saw that was recent was $95, so that'd be a good ways off.
Yeah, the last one you talking about in March.
Yeah,
did 95.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty far off on both. I was gonna offer like 80 a piece on them. Oh, because that's
so
what.
If you look at the comps on the red, it's about 150. Literally when you ended yesterday.
I mean, I just looked at them. They're anywhere from like 80 to 120.
So hold on real quick, because I'm actually watching. That's how I price it. I've been watching them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, one did 90, 120, 120, 80, 80, 80.
And you said you were going to offer what?
I was going to do 80 a piece on them.
I can do 100, but I would come down to the 80 on that one for you.
So 180 for both, is that what you're saying?
I mean, that green ice is still pop 12.
What's the pop on it?
12.
12. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
180. You got a 20? All right, appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Hey, how are you?
What up? How's it going? Pretty good?
Yeah. Moved my only 2 auto.
My opinion is I want to steal by like $600.
So you have a favorable opinion of it for that?
I
Yeah.
think it's good. I mean, that shows the potential. And that was part of it.
Hey, is this you too right here?
Yeah. And if there's anything you like, I'll give you really good deal.
Okay.
Justin Fields, it works in now with the load. If I can give you a good deal now.
Got my license now too, so.
I'm gonna hold off for now, but I might circle
If you want it
back.
later for like
Yeah.
25 or 30 bucks, just let me know.
Okay, sounds good, man. I appreciate
seeing you,
it. Yeah, you too. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hey, can I ask you?
What's up, bud?
Can I ask you if y'all got any room? I was looking at the LeBron,
Okay.
the Palo, and then the Drake London.
And the London? Yeah,
Yeah.
I got room on all that.
Okay, so the LeBron and the Drake aren't too far. The Palo.
Palo?
Palo's between like 40 to 50.
I figured it'd come
And
down a
then-
little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. So that's about 40 to 50. That one's doing about 60, and then this one's about 80 to 90.
Okay.
So I don't know if how much y'all had on those.
So what do you want to be at on the 3?
I mean, I can go at what they're doing pretty much. So we can call that 50, 60, 110, 190.
I need 190.
Okay,
That's cool.
sweet, man. Yeah, appreciate
Just
it.
take a quick pic real
Yeah, no
quick.
problem.
I think I'll probably pass on here. Thanks, baby. There we go. There you go, sir.
So you got a 10 on you?
Yeah. You see any guys that do like what kind of stuff? So whatever.
Trying to think. Give you 2 5s.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, out of 10s.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Always good to do a deal
Yeah,
with
good
you.
to see you.
Appreciate you.
All right, guys, so I just did one full lap around the show. It is about 2:40, so I've been here about an hour and a half. I just made my way all the way around for the first time, so probably gonna go back around and see what we missed, but I think I picked up either 6 or 7 cards so far. Still a long way to go. I think I only have like $200 or $300 left in cash, so not really getting the cards in the price range that I was originally looking for. But we're gonna do one more lap and see what we can find. Hey, how's it going? Do y'all still have these red ones right here?
Yeah, the what?
Do y'all still have the red?
Yep. You gotta work the locks and go in there?
Do what? Oh, yeah, I actually don't know, yeah.
Okay, so just to open it, you just press these 2 inward.
Yep,
That unlocks it.
yep.
You want to set the combo. Hey, I got you too.
You did? All right.
So you set this to set. There's one side that says off, one side says set. You put on set. You'll put whatever combo you want in there. Once you have it, you just turn it back off.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, okay,
This
that's
has
easy.
instructions in there as well.
Gotcha. Okay, easy enough.
We'll make sure it's on off.
All right, sweet, man. Thank you.
How you going?
All right, guys, so we just walked out of the show. We just made it back to our car. It is almost 5. So again, I did get to the show about 1, so stayed about 4 hours and probably did 2 to 3 laps around the entire show. Very big show. There was a ton of tables in there, but you know, again, with the fire packs, for what I'm looking for, it's not super easy to get really good deals for cards in that like $50 to $100 range. I feel like if I put out a fire pack that was like $150 to $200, it would be a lot easier to buy for that. But again, that would be a ton of capital on my end up front, and then it would be just, you know, a little bit risky trying to sell. You know, in my opinion, I think it would be risky trying to sell $150 to $200 fire packs. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But anyway, overall, very good show. Happy with what I was able to pick up. I think I ended up bringing somewhere between like $600 to $650 in cash. And that's really why I'm leaving at 5, is because I spent all that. So I don't really want to spend any more with like Venmo or PayPal. So once that cash was out, I pretty much called it. Ended up picking up, I think, either 9 or 10 cards, so not quite what I was hoping for, which was around 15 to 20. But again, I'm pretty happy with what I was able to pick up, and hopefully the footage turned out good from the show. I'm gonna stop rambling, head on home, and once we get back, I'll show you guys all of the pickups. All right, and we have made it back home from the show. So I'm actually recording this clip a couple days after the show. So again, I went on Friday. I'm actually recording this clip on Sunday, which is when I'm planning on getting this video uploaded. Wanted to go ahead and show you guys all of the pickups we made at the show and give a little bit more of a recap. So again, I went on Friday. I was there for probably like 4 or 5 hours. I can't remember exactly. But for what I was there for, I think that was plenty of time. Again, it's a 2-day show. I'm not sure exactly how many tables it was. I would guess like maybe 300 plus. I mean, it's a huge show, but I don't necessarily think you need to go for 2 days. It's nothing like the National or anything like that. So for what I was there for, you know, unless you're really just there to hang out, or maybe you're making huge deals, negotiating a ton, I don't think you need to go for 2 days. But that's just my opinion. For what I went for, I feel like you know, about 5 hours was plenty of time. Ended up picking up 9 total cards, which was definitely short of what I was hoping for. Again, wanted to pick up around 15 to 20, but you know, I kind of mentioned in an earlier clip when I was leaving the show, in the price range that I'm looking for to try to get, you know, high quality cards for those really good prices, it's just really tough to do. So anyway, I was pretty happy with what I was able to get. We just got a little bit more work to do to round out the fire packs. So let's go ahead and get into it. You guys do see the Zion case over here. I am not partnered with them. I'm not like an affiliate or anything, but I did go ahead and pick one of these up at the show. This is the slab case 2-row. I thought that said junior there for a minute, but that's the slab case 2-row. This thing is pretty awesome. So again, I'm not an affiliate or anything, but everybody at shows has these, and they are super handy. They actually had them discounted at the show. I think at the show this was like 60, whereas normally on the website I believe it's 80. So definitely pumped to have that. I'm going to be using that at all the shows. It's definitely a lot easier than, you know, getting cards in and out of my backpack. I can just use my backpack for the GoPro and then carry this as well. So pretty happy about that. I wanted to show that on camera. And now let's go ahead and get into the pickups. So some of these, I did get clips of some of these pickups. Some of them I didn't. So I'm going to try to do my best to remember all of the prices and everything. This was the first deal of the show. I picked up the Matherin Prism Red to $2.99, as well as the Halliburton Mosaic Green Ice. This one I actually paid a little bit over comps, but I do know, you know, how hard these are to pull. This is from the Fanatics Mosaic set, the Green Ice. These are super tough pulls. The guy, I think he said it was like pop 12, so not super high pop here. And the price, he actually, you know, it's kind of a good thing that he actually had the prices on the back, because honestly, if these prices were on the front of the cards, I wouldn't have even made an offer. You know, I just went up to him. These two caught my eye. I said, "What are you asking on them?" And then he, you know, showed the prices, and I was like, "Man, I'm way off on those." They both comp anywhere from like 80 to $100. So I ended up picking up both of these up for 180. So I got 80 on the Matherin and then paid 100 on the Halliburton, which again is a little, just barely high, but I think that's a really nice card. So I'm pretty pumped about that one. These are definitely nice fire pack additions. So first pickups, excuse me, of the show were those two. And then shout out to Kentucky Roadshow. I picked up this next lot from them. I cannot remember exactly. I believe these three I ended up getting for like 200, and the LeBron was pretty close at 100. The Drake London was fairly close at 75. This one was a little bit off. This one was 75, which I think they probably had priced right when the Prism Fast Break came out. This one does in between like 40 and 50 bucks. So honestly, this one will probably be one of the very lower end cards that you can find in the fire packs, which again, it's a raw card. It's a Paolo Prism variation fast break, if I can get that out. So I have not looked at the condition, but this could be a potential grader. So maybe you get this in a fire pack. It's a $50 card, good condition, you grade it, it gets a 10, and then it turns into 150, 200 bucks. So that's one thing that I do like about the fire packs only being either 10s or raw cards, because if you do get a raw card, you have the potential to grade it yourself and then add a ton of value. But then we picked up the Drake London Contenders Red Zone with the on-card auto. I know the Falcons are super hyped up right now with Ritter, London, and then forgetting the other receiver off the top of my head, but I know the Falcons are just super hyped up. I think they got a really easy schedule. So anyway, picked up the London, and then we picked up a really nice one here, another grading potential. The centering looks really good on this one. LeBron Prism Fast Break Purple, which is numbered out of 75, 69 of 75. So really, really nice LeBron with the color match. Big fan of that card. Honestly, that's probably one of my favorite pickups of the show. This next card is probably my favorite, which I didn't get a clip of. So really, really nice looking card here. Anthony Edwards Mosaic White Sparkle. Price on that one was 15. I do believe I ended up picking this one up for 90. So a really good pickup here, and that is just a beautiful card. The white sparkles look incredible. So honestly, this one is probably my favorite pickup of the show. I think that's a really sick card. And then the next two, the next three cards I also did not get on camera. I either wasn't recording or the clip just didn't come out good. So anyway, the next two I picked up from the same seller. He had 75 on each. I think I actually ended up getting both of these for 100 bucks. So we got the Giannis, which I'm just a huge fan of this subset, the finals MVPs, where they're holding the trophies. Giannis Mosaic Red, hobby exclusive, makes it a little bit more rare. PSA 10, 50 bucks on that one. I feel like you can't go wrong there. And then a Jalen Green select premier level silver, PSA 10, another one, both of these for 100 bucks, so 50 bucks a piece. I feel like that was a pretty solid deal. And then the final pickup of the show, I ended up picking this Mahomes up for 60 bucks. It is the Mosaic Choice. I believe that is the red and yellow or red and gold, something like that, but perfect color match for the Chiefs. And that one is numbered out of 80, so 39 out of 80. I just thought that was a really nice looking card with the color match, and that's actually the true base set. It's not like a subset or anything. So really nice pickup there for 60 bucks. So that is going to do it for the pickups at the Midwest Monster. We picked up 9 total cards. I believe right now I still need somewhere around like 20 cards for the National Series Fire Packs. It's kind of depends on, I have a good amount at PSA right now, so kind of depends, how many of those come back as 10s as well. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this show video. I do have another show later this month, another local show in Louisville, so be on the lookout for that one. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this one, and I will see you soon.